Onile Agolono. Hello.
What is that? What is that?
Hi.
Hello.
It's Yoruba now. It's Yoruba greetings.
I have not
How's
heard
it?
that before.
I don't even know where I heard it. Probably from TikTok, but it's Sha greetings, Sha.
Wow. Okay. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you? How's your day?
All right. I'm all right. My
How's
day
the
has been great. I bet make this month just do sharp, sharp, just finish. Make
Why are you
Christmas.
in a hurry? It's not even. We just entered the month.
Make Christmas come. I beg. I beg. I don't get time.
Why? Yeah, me, I'm not ready for Christmas, so there's no money for Christmas clothes, hair. So I'm not ready. Let it still hold on small, I beg.
Well, I don't. I don't. It doesn't look like this December will be dirty like that. So
Ah, you
I
would
just
think
go.
so. But if you come to Lagos, it goes still dirty, no worry. We go still stay now.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the virtual podcast. We're still on the theme high school
High
love.
school love. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you. I think like high school love is rubbish.
Ah,
Anyway, anyways, let me take that back because I realized that some people actually do fall in love in high school, and it
mm-hmm.
lasts long. You know, even up until marriage. Like it
Yeah.
basically lasts into marriage. So let me not say it's rubbish, but I just
But
feel like
I don't know. I've never really heard Nigerian stories that started from secondary school days into marriage. I don't know if it's
hmm,
just me, but I haven't. But
I think
usually all these Oyinbo people, you hear,
yeah,
we met in high school.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I've not heard that in Nigeria. Maybe I've not heard it though. In case I'm wrong,
I'm
you
sure.
can tell us in the comment section.
Okay. So, guys, we have three poems today for this episode. The first one is by Obehi Asien. I'm not sure if I mentioned your name correctly. Forgive me. The title is called Love, Loss, and Reality. I love the title of this poem. Love, Loss, and Reality.
Let
Anyways,
me take this one.
okay, go
Can
on.
I? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. I grew up watching Disney, romanticizing romance, dreaming of a life that only existed on TV, and wanted to be the emo girl that ended up with the most popular boy in school, or the cheerleader that dated the star quarterback. I actually did that. So,
Well, look
but
at you.
anyway, but that wasn't the case. I was the weird girl shoved aside for her skinny legs, the one targeted by bullies almost every time, the one who woke up with a dream almost every day, the one, sorry, that one day Prince Charming will see me and save me, my knight in shining armor, with his, sorry, because it's video, it keeps posting on what I'm reading, okay, with his diamond smile and shiny hair, my Disney brain My Disney brain was humbled when a boy showed up, a regular boy with no dashing smile or golden hair, not a knight, and definitely not a prince. But he did the job quite well. He made me feel seen and saved me from myself. He was my own form of escape and the man that made me feel butterflies in my stomach like the movies says he would. He was also the beginning of a lifelong trauma, a
Voila.
trauma that will haunt me till my last breath. He saved me and then lost me. He caused me pain that my grandchildren will sing praises of. The year I met my Prince Charming was the year Cry Me a River became my new thing. My high school love story was nothing like high school musical, especially not in an African home when tears of heartbreak are not understood. My high school love story was a happy tragedy, one I came out of with wounds, scars, and experiences that I will never forget.
Wahala.
Really wahala. But
You
first
know
of
this
all,
can happen.
okay, go on, go on.
You please.
Also, I was just going to talk about, I think the whole disappointment and the pain came from high expectations that the guy probably could not meet. And I
Hmm.
think that's where majorly the trauma. I understand, what Disney did to us. I really understand. I really do. But sometimes you just need to learn to realize that movies are movies. They are
Yeah.
written and scripted to make us feel good. It's not reality. So you need to, when you
Hmm.
are dealing with people, you need to learn to deal with who you are dealing with, see them for who they are, and not who you want them to be. And I think that that was her problem. But
Zane, you're
God,
speaking from experience. We can tell that you've been traumatized too.
but go on, yeah, you were going to say something.
See, this kind of heartbreak is the kind of heartbreak that they must not know at home, especially if you're from
Mm-hmm.
an African country, right? Like they cannot, they shouldn't know about it because yeah, like it said here, they wouldn't understand it, and you probably get trashed for it, you know. And it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
stop you from doing chores in the house. So if you like, your heart will be broken into like million pieces. You will pack them and go and wash that
You
plates,
can watch.
clothes, and fetch water if possible, and do all those things. I must say this though. I think that, especially if you grew up in the 2000s, Disney movies actually did a number on every one of us. High School Musical, especially, made us feel like we could miss classes and follow love up and down and exchange love letters and
Mm-hmm.
sing songs to one another behind bushes and all that. But trust me, it's not really what it looks like in the movies. But
It's
one thing
it's not
about it is
even the
that,
reality of our society. So
yeah, yeah. But the thing about this is that for teenagers really
mm-hmm.
can't separate their fantasies from real life a lot of times. It takes time for them to get disillusioned by what is really going on. So they will be heartbroken. They will follow this movie realities and be heartbroken at some point. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
when I was much younger, I really wanted to become Spider-Man. I was looking for spiders to bite me because I wanted to, I wanted to find my
Yeah.
Mary Jane. But anyways, love, loss, and reality. I love the title. Obehi, well done. For creativity, I'm going to give you 3.5 because I think this is an interesting angle. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to give you 3.5. For punctuation, um, I think you did well with punctuation. At least you tried. I'm going to give you 3.5 also. And here is why I'm going to give you 3.5 and not more because I see, well, I do this sometimes where I use capital letters to begin every line. So I'm not really going to quote you on that. So yeah, I'm going to give you 3.5 because you tried. But I think you could have done better with the arrangement. I know some people do this centralized arrangement, but for poems, sometimes, especially if you want people to like be able to follow through, especially when you have like linking sentences, you might want to like make them all to one side, just align them to one side. So it's easier for people to just follow. But I get the design. For your design, I'm going to give you two for effort also, because I feel like you're putting some effort in design. This two is an extra mark, Sha. For grammar, I will give you three also for grammar because I think you tried. Okay, so I'm done with scoring from my end. Obehi, well done.
With your poem, we were able to relive our teenage days, and I think that's really nice. I really like that, and so because of that creativity and the effort and the references, I'm going to give you four for creativity.
Hmm,
I'm going to give you four for creativity.
nice.
So is it Steven? Who was I trying to hit on that last time? You can see that I'm not that old. I understand what
Wow. Stephen, if you're
better
watching this
one.
episode, Shots fired at you. Better handle this like a man. Stevie, wink, wink.
So for punctuation, um, I would do hmm, I would do three. I would do
Okay.
three. Overall, the punctuation is functional and serves the narrative well for me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would do three for punctuation, and for grammar, I'm going to do I'm going to do four for grammar.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to do four for grammar. I mean, there's room for improvement, but I'll do four for grammar. And then for design, let me just for design, let me okay, I'll give you two as well for design. Yeah, I'll give you two as well for design. So we have 13 for you. Well done, well done. That's really good. Well done, well done. Obehi, right? Is that the pronunciation?
Well, I'm not sure, but Obehi, that's how I
Yeah,
say it.
Obehi.
So sorry if my mother, your name,
Yeah.
Obehi.
And sorry about your trauma. I hope you've gotten help and you've you've healed and moved past it. But this one you said your grandchildren will sing praises about it. Please, don't let hurt and trauma linger. Okay, deal with it. Let it go. Surrender and
No problem.
move on. What?
I said, don't let it become a generational problem. Oh.
Yes, yes.
If
It's
that
not
change
worth it
happens,
at all. At all.
please. Anyways,
So
all
yeah.
right. So let's go to the next poem. The one I have here is from Adam's Life. I think the real name. Well, I don't know which one is the real name. I think Adam's Life is the handle, and Kolapo Motola is the name, right?
Hmm.
Well, I think we've had an entry from Kolapo before, like our previous episodes.
Yeah.
This is the same Kolapo. Well, if it's the same Kolapo, hello, hello, how you doing? Good to hear from you again. So, okay, this one says a high school love, the antagonist. A high school love story, the antagonist. Interesting. I love the title. I also love the design. I would give you a three for the design, but I'll think about it. Let me think about it. Let me read the poem first. All right, so it goes like this. Always the antagonist, never the protagonist. My mother had always been overly protective, possibly because of her past experiences. And it is often said, experiences tend to shape us more. She would say, and I quote, stay away. Boys are evil. True. My gender, true. She was wrong. But was she? I mean, women are evil too. Let me just put that caveat in. Anyways, let me go on. She was wrong, but was she? Because of this, I had always been the antagonist. To me, high school love was just a waste of time. Maybe it was because of the way I was brought up, but there was something special, something unique about the love between Obi and Chika. A love blooming like the petals of a flower, a love growing like friendship, a love so pure it stood out. I had always wanted a high school love, a love worth fighting for, with a little bit of drama, a love as strong as that of Nonso and Dabira, where two hearts meet and tribes don't matter. Moments of bliss and laughter shared in the cafeteria, whispers in a classroom, notes passed in secret, a memory not to miss. Always the antagonist, never the protagonist. But someday, I think I will find my other half. Someday, I think I will learn to love. Someday, I might not feel oppressed. Someday, I think I will learn to leave. And maybe one day, I will be the protagonist and not the antagonist.
And never the antagonist. Sha. That's what he wrote. That's what the
Yeah,
person.
yeah, and never the
Yeah.
antagonist. Wow, this is a nice poem, Kolakbo. I think Kolakbo is a lady, right? I
I
don't know
think
why.
Olapa is our last name.
Yeah, Kolakbo is the last name. This is a nice poem. Hmm, interesting. So, are you indirectly saying that following the title, it seems as though you just never allowed love? I mean, from your line here, you thought it was a waste of time. So I get it. I get the confliction here. The fact that you want to be the protagonist, but there's something in you fighting against it, and so that makes you the antagonist. That makes sense. I love the poem. I love the poem. For the design,
Yeah.
I love the fact that the design is sort of immersive. The design draws you in to want to read the poem. You know, it makes you want to like know what it's about. For design, I'm going to give you 2.5 because I think you did well. 2.5 extra score for design. For creativity, I'm going to give you 4 because I think you did great. For punctuation, your punctuation is almost perfect. I'm trying to look for errors in there, but I can't find any. I think you did really, really great with the punctuation. Possibly she took a cue from the previous episodes that we've had before. But anyways, for punctuation, I'm going to give you 4 also. 4.5. 4.5. Because you deserve it. I think there's a perfect punctuation here. And then for grammar, I'm going to give you 4 also. Let me keep one. Let me keep one mark. I said I wasn't going to be nice, and I'm already being nice. So you did great, Omotola. Well done. For me, this is a nice poem. I love the fact that it explored conflict. I love the fact that it was also very relatable. It had a story to it. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
So for me, um, I think the poem is unique and it's grounded, and I like that. I like that. And so you basically said it all. So for creativity, I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do 4 for punctuation. Hmm. They are mostly effective, right? But there are some adjustments. Correct
okay.
me if I'm wrong, Toby, but like always the antagonist, never the protagonist. You know, I think there's it needs a, or rather it will benefit from a semicolon or maybe a separate line. I don't
Hmm.
know. What do you think about that? Or I think that something is biting. But that's one that I can think of right now. But I think it needed that there.
I
But
think
anyway,
that
I'm going to
that could work.
what?
That could work. I mean,
Okay.
what you said, the semicolon could work, and a comma could
Semicolon,
also
yeah.
work. Yeah. So I
Right.
think
Yeah.
both could work. Either of the two could work.
Okay. So grammar for grammar. Hmm. Grammar. Then kò ṣáà fún ẹ ní let me just do 4 as well. I'll just do 4 as well.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So you have an aggregate of what score for her?
12.
I have 15
How
here.
about you?
I have 15 here.
That's fair.
Well, I said I wasn't going to be a
That
nice
that's
one.
because you gave us some mark on no, it's because of the design. That's why.
Yeah, I gave her 2.5 for the design.
Yeah, so that's why.
Hmm.
So that's why. Let me
All right.
let me
We have a poem.
let me no, I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I'm not forcing it.
Okay.
I wanted to give her something for design, but no. Um yeah.
Come on, be
So
nice. Be nice.
oh yeah, I'll
Be
give her
nice.
one. One.
Is
Oh
it because
yeah,
of this
I'm not.
hair? Is it because of this hair that
Yes,
you're big Anita Baker sternness? Why?
I'm trying to be. I added one now, making it 13. I've tried.
Okay, you've tried.
I
You've
have
tried.
tried. Okay. I have just 2 marks left to
All
give.
right.
And if the last person does well, boya
Yeah.
boya.
It's all good. All right. So next poem.
Okay, Adele's love song from Oina Abi
Onai, I
Onai
think.
Onai. Yeah, Onai. Amidst the loud chatters of an assembly, where students stand before the need to be quiet, I discovered what being young and alive meant as we shared sneaky glances and notes in Scrabble. I value the little moments and memories spent at our hidden spot, especially the moments where desires play a little spot. As we are taught equations, our hearts studied art, and I left myself view, and I let myself view you as my heart's cat. They say, like seasons, love can fade, hearts ripped out with tears displayed, but we lived through and proved them wrong. High school came to an end with our hearts still singing Adele's love song. Aww, I like it.
Like
It's straight to the
this ones, they
point.
are love story though.
Yeah,
Like this,
I
they are
like
love
I
story.
like that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I have a really, really simple question to ask you though. When you say, especially the moments where desires play a little sport, what do you mean, Ganipato?
Why do you want to know? Why do
I
you
want to
want to
know.
know?
I want to know because I want to report you to your parents. You were sent to school to learn, but when they were teaching equations, your heart was studying art. What type of art was your art study? What was going on here? Sabi tips, please.
Please mind your
Can I ask
business.
these questions? Can we figure this out? Can we make a research? What is going on here? Your desires were playing a little sport.
The art, I'm pretty sure the art is, how to write love notes, how to find creative ways to make gifts and stuff for your partner. That's the art that she's talking about. Please. Abi, is it a
Onai,
she or a whoever it
Onai,
is? I'm
a guy, a lady. I'm giving you the stinky eye right now. I'm giving you the stinky eye right now. You were sent to school to study. You were doing other things in school. Your parents were there, probably worried. Anyways, let's not go far. But anyways, this is a nice poem. I like it. Um, okay, quick one
I
before
like
I
I
go on.
okay.
Okay, you want to say
Okay.
something?
No, I'm going to, talk about the poem, but after you.
Okay. To start with, Ona, let's go to your last stanza, right? See how
Mm.
arranged the last stanza was. And I understand that you were trying to start new lines from, you want to start like new lines, I guess after each punctuation or something like that, like fresh lines and stuff like that. But sometimes, yeah, you could as well just continue in a line so that it doesn't look odd and out of place. So let me give a little bit of backstory. When I started writing poems, right, I used to make sure that in fact I used to put spacing in between my lines. So I could write the first line and put a space before I write the next line and all that. And then Over time, I just realized that it wasn't necessary, and then I started doing like separate lines. And interestingly, sometimes maybe because of how I write or how much I've grown over time, I realized that sometimes I don't even need to watch it. Fresh lines just start on a new line, so to say, because of how long, or let me say, the meters in my poem, because I follow a particular rhythm in my head when I'm writing. So naturally, I just start a new line afresh. But I've come to realize that sometimes you don't have to, especially if you don't have a particular rhythm or meter line that you're following in your head. You can just continue that line. You can just, after a punctuation, you could just continue that line. So it helps the reader to just, I don't know, follow through. Some of us have just a little bit of OCD somewhere. And when we see like things that are not arranged well, it just something just trip off in your head somehow. Just a little. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
judging you for that. I'm saying I'm not judging you for that. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's go to the poem. Ona, you did not even bother to design. Is it that you don't like us? You don't care about our emotions? You don't care. You don't give a hoot about what we should feel reading your poem. But anyway, it's cool. So creativity, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a 4 because I think this is a nice poem. Very short. Okay, I think I should say this now
Fine.
that the fact that this is short and then it's quite creative and catchy is very, very impressive because I feel like you don't have to write so much to make an impression. It could be short and be
Yeah.
great. So this, I'll commend this for that. It's quite short and at the same time it's good. So I'm going to give you 4.5 for creativity, especially because of how you coined words. You know, for example, there's this line where you said, where students stand before the need to be quiet. I love the way you used the phrase there, the need to be quiet. So it's like you personified the need to be quiet, where students stand before the need to be quiet. I actually love that. I love this one to where your desires play little spots. Side eye. Anyways,
You've
you
gone back
really
there again.
you did great. So for punctuation, I will give you I will give you I will give you a 4. It was almost perfect because after you finish the first stanza, you used the comma. I thought it was going to be well. I think I like the fact that, but it's just that that stanza ended. You could as well just put a full stop there. But I see that you did that twice. But anyways, I'm going to give you for punctuation. I'm going to give you 3.5 because it was almost perfect, but 3.5 for me.
Okay.
For grammar,
Then
I'm
for
going to give
grammar,
you 5. I think you did well. Wait, wait, wait. I just remembered. I'll give you 4.5. And here is why.
why?
The first line, it says, amidst the loud chatters of an assemble. Do you mean an assembly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen an assemble here, and I'm like, okay. I mean, it sounds good, sort of, in my ears, but I'm like, an assemble? Amidst the loud chatters of an assemble? It's supposed to be an assembly. But anyways, 4.5 for that. Sadly, you don't have any extra marks for design because everywhere is just black, but it's good. Well done.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, for creativity, I'm gonna do 5 because I like the simplicity. I like that um it's it's creative, it's short, and I like the wordplay as well. I like the wordplay. And then the reference to, Adele's love song, it's evoking, a sense of um endless romance or timeless romance. And I don't know, I just like that. So I'm giving you 5 for creativity. For punctuations, um hmm, Yeah, I'm going to do 4 for punctuation. And then for grammar, I'm going to give you 5 just because I'm feeling good. So I'm giving you 5 for grammar as well. I just feel like I mean, it's not perfect, right? There are minor issues, but I'm feeling good. So 5 as well for and I don't want Toby to what's it called, to cut you short just because your design isn't you don't have a design. You say next time try good
I
design.
mean, even regardless of that, she got 12.5 from me. She did well.
Yeah.
I gave a free mark for
So I have
that. Got 12.
yeah. So for me it's 14. So well done, well done, well done, well done.
Wow, I think you're just a lover
That's
girl. Anytime it has to
I
do with like high school
don't
and Adele's blah
know.
blah blah, you just give inflated marks. It's cool.
No, nobody has referenced Adele now. Nobody has referenced Adele.
I'm saying now,
Nobody has.
you wish Adele,
Please, when
you wish
someone does
Adele turned now
good,
and High School Musical were just giving marks. The other part, you were
no, I didn't
forming wicked
actually
face,
obey. That's not true. Whatever, whatever, please.
but it's good.
But
It's all
yeah,
right.
okay, okay. So yeah,
All
I
right.
think that's
Winner
all
of
of the
this
entries we have
category.
today. What?
Who do you think is the winner of this episode?
I'm not sure because the obey he has 13 from me. The next
Okay.
person has 13 from me, and this person has 14. So I'm not sure.
Who has 14?
This last entry.
Oh, okay. I guess when we do the final collation, we'll know who won this episode.
Yeah, we'll know. No, but
Where?
the entries we had today too were good. They were solid. I like it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
people didn't
I
come
wish
to
them the
play at
best.
all, though. You didn't come to play.
Man, money's involved, you know.
Yeah, so that's
If,
good. That's a good
if I
motivator. So
get that competition, trust me, I will. Just that my conscience will not allow me. Imagine I just disguise just to win 40K, you know. I mean, that would be lovely.
that's not good.
I mean, we're trying to be fair. I wish you
Exactly.
guys,
So yeah.
you guys are great. Please keep submitting your poems, make your entries. Let's assess your poems. You did amazing. Like I always say, um, this is not we looking down on your work. This is just we assessing, you know, your work basically. So yeah, please don't be discouraged. Send in your poems. Let's talk about them. Let's discuss them. You know, your poems make us laugh sometimes. They make us reminisce on good times. Like
Yeah.
they made Zane think about her love life today and her teenage years. So please send in your entries. Let's thank you very much.
Yeah.
Until next
All
time,
right.
please follow us on all their platforms on Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter, Facebook, the Creative Cloud Hub. You can follow me on Instagram. I have a new account. I'm sure it's going to be somewhere in the description. Um, Zane, follow Zane too. She's doing great. Zane, you have a
Yeah,
new
I have a
account
new
too,
account.
right?
Yeah, but
Well,
uh yeah, you guys can just follow me. The Zane, oh, it didn't change.
okay,
The
it's all
Zane, the
right.
Zane, the Zane.
All
Thank
right,
you,
guys.
thank you, thank you so much. Oh yeah,
Until the next
oh,
episode, have a